Oilers Panthers game 6. We have a plus 100 play for it, but tail with caution because the cafe has been cold this last few days. After an amazing start to June, these last 3 days have been absolutely brutal and just an embarrassing mistake by us yesterday in the NBA. Why are we just now starting to work in unders? If you've been watching, you know we've been doing basically a daily NBA video since the season started in October. Didn't do any unders all season until this past 2 weeks. We decided to work a few in. Why are we taking the under on a star in the biggest game of their career, maybe at home? Just a terrible read. We thought after 2 good games he'd regress more towards his normal scoring, but it was actually the opposite. He'd figured out that against the Pacers he can get to the rim every single time he wanted. Just an embarrassing read by us. Put up a playoff high in his career. Brutal. We're maybe going to take the day off, but it's the last week of the season basically. Going to keep it going with this plus 100 play. Hopefully we can get a W. Here we go. Getting right to it. Quick note, the link in the bio of wherever you're watching this will take you to a page with a link that'll load up all the legs for you to make it super easy. Getting right to it, and there it is at exactly plus 100. We're taking 2 guys on the Oilers. They're 2 star players that are trying to force a game 7. We've got Connor McDavid for 1+ point and 3+ shots on goal. He's at a point in 17 of his last 19 games, and he's had 3+ shots on goal in 13 of his last 16 games. Missed it last game with 2 shots, but also had 2 shots where he hit the post. Those do not count as shots on goal, and he hasn't missed this in back-to-back games a single time this postseason. He is the best player on the ice, the star of the Oilers. Season on the line if you're going to back him at any point. We are comfortable doing it here, and that's the same reason we're taking Draisaitl for 2+ shots on goal. He has hit this in 18 of 21 games in the playoffs. Actually has the most shots on goal for the Oilers throughout the entire season. Love these 2 guys to be super aggressive and show up. You'll see we tossed 100 on here because we figured this is the last week of the season. We only have so many days left. Starting at 15 or 10 isn't really going to get us going anywhere. So we're just going to keep it rolling over, hopefully starting with a W today. See where we end up on the last day of the NBA season. It could be Thursday, could be Sunday. We'll see. Fingers crossed we can start with a W here, and I'll talk to you guys later.